Hi, ARK fans. Welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today is Sunday, and on Sunday nights, we do last week tonight episode because Friday's data is uploaded on Sunday night on ARK's website. So we do a complete review where we go over the biggest moves of last week. We go over the market value trend. We also look at any new companies added or removed companies. But today we are super excited to bring you this new view. This is insider trading view. What I've gone ahead and done is I've downloaded the insider trading activity for all the 272 companies of ARK, and because this gives us a good indication of how confident the insiders are. And as somebody great said, once said that insiders could sell their stock for various reasons, but they buy the stock for only one main reason. They know something about the company. They know something is coming up, so it will be a good indicator for you guys. And in the third update, we have this guy, Mickey Mouse. So ARK has invested in Disney, and I'm not sure whether it's the first time or not, but it is showing up as a new company for one particular fund. So stay tuned to find out more about it. And please like and subscribe and support this new channel. I hope to make this worth your while, guys. So that's why I'm making this data rich, more and more richer day by day, adding insider trading there. I'll see you on the Welcome back, guys. And today we are super excited to show you a sneak preview of insider trading activity view that we have created. But before we do that, let's go over our regular update of last week. Our summary section, we take a look at market value trend. So they started the week with 41.2 billion, ended the week with 40.3 billion. This is the distribution in all the 8 ETFs that they have. The trend is still downward, even though the last day of the week, which is Friday, it ticked upward by 4%. So that's good news at least. In terms of number of companies, they have increased the company by one. And this is not just one addition. This is a mix of some additions and some removals. So we will go over all those details in a bit. Let's move over to the biggest moves quickly first. In the biggest moves, we have made this change. If you have seen my previous episode, we have made this big change to this view. What we do now is we take a look at all the companies where they added or removed shares more than 1%. So added by 1% or more, or removed shares by 1% or more. And then there are lots of companies that qualify for that because that's their daily activity. But then what we do is we also look at market value change because of those changes. And it's not just because of those changes, also because of the stock price going up or down, right? So that's how we look at this view now. So any companies that has a shift of 1% share, either on plus side or negative side, at least 1%. And market value difference of at least 10 million. So that's our filter there. Let's take a look at the biggest moves by market value first. We'll review top 5 like this by market value chart sorted, and then we'll see top 5 by this as well. So top 5 by market value. First one is UiPath, which is the only company present in 6 different ETFs. So they added 2 million shares for that. Its rank is 27 in the 273 companies that they're invested in. 27 rank, present in 6 ETFs, added 2 million more shares. Super high confidence looks like. We will look at this company in insiders trading also, so stay with me. 183 million, so they're showing a lot of confidence there. Unity Software, second biggest move, 136 million market value added. So by adding almost 1 million share, 11% more than where they started the week with. Palantir, third biggest, 129 million invested there, 4 million shares, 4.6 million shares added, 21% extra. Zoom is the fourth biggest. Then you have Roku. Let's take a look at Zoom also first quickly. Present in 2 ETFs. This is the trend of their shares and stock price, as you can see when I hover over it. Then Roku is the fifth biggest move in terms of market value, and shares added is just 2%. Beam Therapeutics is the 5th biggest, present in 2 ETFs. Rank 28. Twilio, rank 8, present in 3 ETFs, is the 7th biggest. 8th biggest, Too Simple. Skills is again very big. Like, let me see how big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9th biggest. I'm going to add a serial number as well, just to basically see at what position are we right now at. So Skills is 5% more. Then you have DraftKings, showing high confidence in that too. One Life Healthcare, added 1.1 million shares for that one. Almost double that position, looks like, One Life Healthcare. Then you have 10x Genomics. Even though they sold some shares, the value got added. So those were all the biggest plus side moves. Let's take a look at the negative moves quickly. Tesla, number 1, even though they sold only 1% share, but overall going very negative because stock price went down. Actually, it recovered quite a bit too in the end on Friday, taking the overall fund back up by 4%. I think it's all thanks to Tesla for not going down further. Then is Baidu. They have been reducing that. They reduced it quite a bit, looks like. Stock price slightly climbing back up, but that's the biggest move here in terms of negative. Then you have Lending Tree. They removed 85% of the shares. Stock price slightly going back up, and hence it's number 3. Otherwise, it could have been lower. Then we have Regeneron, 24% negative. Sold 24% shares there. And stock price kicking upwards, and that's why it is not as down as it could have been. Synopsys, 5th biggest move on the negative side. They have sold 50%, 53% of the shares there, looks like. Then you have Square Inc. They sold 2% of the shares, but making a big difference there, 84 million. Then you have KE Holdings, Intercontinental Exchange, Teladoc Health, Thermo Fisher almost gone. This is rounded values, guys. So Thermo Fisher, maybe they have just a little bit still there. Then you have Alibaba, you have Veracyte, Novartis, JD. So those are the negative moves, basically. Let's see if there are any where they added shares, but they are still negative. So these are the only 2 where they added shares. Berkeley Lights, but the stock price going down, and hence it's in the negative territory. Again, Coinbase, they are very bullish on it, keep on buying. The stock price went down to 258 there as well. So negative territory there. So yeah, rest of the moves, if it is in green, then the market value is also in green. So those were the biggest moves. Let's take a look at quickly at the new and remove companies, and that's where it is. Walt Disney. So they have invested in Walt Disney, and they have added it to ARKW fund, Next Generation Web, most probably because of Disney Plus. Started a position of 150,000 shares, market value 26 million. They added one more company called Snowflake, but very small position there, surprisingly, not even a million. I don't understand what's going on there, but that's what we see in the data. Silvergate Capital, 2.4 2,400 basically shares added, but this is not a net new. This was always there in other ETFs. It's new to ARKWeb perhaps. Organovo Holdings again is not a net new. They removed the company and added it back, looks like, to ARKK fund. So these are the new companies. The one that is completely removed is CrowdStrike Holdings. And now, without further ado, let's take a look at insider trading view, guys. So this is the new view where we have 2 sections, purchased and sold. And the scale is very different on both of them. Sold is in an order of magnitude, actually 2 order of magnitude higher than the purchased. So I've changed the scale just so that it's more consumable this way. But people sell more than they purchase because they get it without even buying, right? They get it from the company itself as the RSUs or ESPP or in various other forms. So they sell it, and here is what they purchase. So we'll take a look at both, but more importantly purchase, because that's when we get the clear hint that something is going on, something is cooking. So let's see, a few things stand out. So since this is a sneak peek into this, we are not going to go over each and every company. I'll feature some particular favorite companies tomorrow, but today we'll just look at Amazon. Bezos has been selling quite a bit this month. $6.6 billion stocks sold by Jeff Bezos of Amazon. That's the insider. Also, any other filings like 10% stake in a company shows up in insider trading here. Let's take a look at Google. So Sergey sold 388 million shares there. Sundar Pichai, CEO, sold 14 million shares, $14 million shares. So these are all the people who have been selling those Google shares. Let's take a look at Fleur Systems. A lot of people selling those as well. President, CEO, SVPs. Then you have Facebook, Zuckerberg selling 166 million worth of shares. Oh, okay. It's very small in bigger scheme of things, as you can see. Then Square, CFO selling just 1 million. Jack Dorsey selling 47 million. So a lot of data here. I try to find more insights here for you guys. But on the plus side, let's see. Snow, which is Snowflake company, which IPO'd very recently. Iconic Strategic Partners bought 10% stake in it. They have now 10% stake as of May. $25 million there. Then you have Updale Capital in Fastly. They bought 10% stake there. Fastly is a company which ARK has been selling recently or completely removed almost. Then you have Blade, Experience sponsor, buying 10% stake there too. What is this one? RxRx, another genomics company that ARK is invested in. 2 more companies acquiring 10% stake in that. Then Fastly again, one more company. Then you have Wamsley Emma, director in Microsoft, buying 1 million 1 million stock there. Would be interesting to look up who that person is and why is she buying. Snowflake again, iconic strategic partners. It could be that it became 10% here, but then it lost and market value lost, and then it shows up back again here. Butterfly Network, Robbins Larry, director, became 10% owner there. Interesting. Then Fate, you have Sear, Mass, AQB director buying some stock there. What was that one? GWRE. What is this? Oh, this is the IPO of Snowflake. Amazon, Jeffrey Bezos, selling a lot of shares. Jeff Bezos there. Coin, this is Coin's IPO. A lot of people selling their stock. Yes. So yeah, that was your sneak peek into the insider trading chart, guys. And you can also filter in here and see for a particular company like Palantir, DraftKings, etc. And we'll feature that tomorrow, or maybe sometime this week, actually. So yeah, I hope I make this worth your while, and hope to get more subscriptions and likes from you guys, more views. This helps me immensely. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.